The Guy Dawson Show is live at WCOBM.com, the World Center of Broadcast Media. And I am seated with Loretta Morales, Tito Hudson, and Sophia Smith. Tito Hudson is the owner of Classic Cuts Barbershop, and these ladies are with Strong Arm. I want to introduce you both so that you can talk about the partnership that you have with Classic Cuts, how you're helping the Team Classic Bulldogs. These are young men and women, because there are also cheerleaders who are doing some great things in their community. They're learning some life skills that are so valuable, and it's great to see that Tito, you've begun to develop a partnership with an organization that's helping you with some of the financing, because cheerleading and football are pretty expensive things.
Yes, it is. Like, all of it expensive. Even in high school, the kids are still paying to play in high school. That's like different for me, but you know, all the youth need some type of sponsorship from parent, family, friends. You know, help them out, keep them out of trouble. So I'm blessed to have met Miss Sophia I talked to her last year on the phone, but I never got a chance to really meet her till the end of the season. So I mean, when I met her, it's like we had already met before. So I mean, I'm like blessed. Even my team, we're blessed to have her aboard.
Well, and with the team, that's basically the whole reason why Sophia started Strong Arm Foundation. Like with just finding out how much it costs for kids to play sports, and then realizing that a lot of them are being held back from that. So whether they're getting in trouble or you know, they don't have that support system and they're not learning those life skills, that's where Strong Arm Foundation comes in. So they will sponsor children to play sports or participate in arts, or we had a girl on the football team also, and cheer. So that's, I think, how it fits together in the community.
Yeah. When I first met Tito, you know, we went back and forth a little bit. I had first originally sponsored some of his kids, and we finally decided to get together and meet at his barbershop. And he has so much passion and just so much, like, he's a great role model for like the whole community, that we just got together and we decided, okay, this is what we're gonna do. And we sat down and talked, and we realized that 70% of his team are all single mothers. They're struggling. They're doing car washes. They're doing everything possible just so their kids will get out there to be able to play. And it's so important to be in sports, like Tito was saying, and like I was saying, that you know, you have to stay off the streets. And the only way to stay off the streets and use all the energy that you have as a child is to be active in something productive, as sports or dance or music. And Tito is doing such an amazing job that we're really looking forward to sponsoring his kids.
Yeah, and I think it's great that you've actually created an organization that helps kids to be able to fulfill their dreams and learn, as you were saying, Loretta, these life skills, and not have money be the factor that keeps them from being able to have richer lives. Yes. Because that's what you're really giving them when you put them in an organization like Team Classic Bulldogs, or where they become cheerleaders. Is just that they're going to have richer lives. They're going to create relationships and meet people along the line who are going to help them, and like you said, so that they will be making better choices throughout their lives. Absolutely.
I mean, sports, I mean, it teaches you, like, you know, how to win with classy Bulldogs, or, you know, just have the tenacity to get over a loss and how to keep practicing and moving forward. I mean, that's what life is. It's about winning and losing, and just having, it's all perception. It's all the perfect mentality to get through everything. And that's where it's so important for us to hit kids ages 5 till 18. And with Strong Arm Foundation, it's a very simple mission. We want to help kids get involved into what they are passionate about, and we're willing to do that, helping them with football, with dance and sports, but we want to get people playing.
And you get foundations with bracelet that you have there?
Yeah, right now we're running a campaign for Classic Bulldogs. It's these blue and red Strong Arm Foundation bracelets. All the funding will go to Classic Bulldogs on helping get the kids their uniforms or registration, and just pay for any kind of equipment fees. So
what a wonderful campaign that is. And if you're out there and you really want to contribute to something that's going to benefit our youth, it's donate to organizations like this where, again, they're helping young people to develop actual skill sets, not just giving kids things. I mean, it's great that you have these foundations that give kids bikes and things like that. I mean, I'm not trying to downgrade the value of that. For me, there's more value in teaching kids things about life and putting them around the types of people and role models who can help them along the way, because bikes come and go, but the character type of traits and things that Tito and his staff are teaching these young men, and I've interviewed them personally. It's not just me talking about. I've talked to these kids, and they are all just learning so much from the experience of being a part of Team Classic Bulldogs. And so this is something that I would encourage people out there to donate to. And then you get to wear one of these fancy
bracelets. Yeah, it's big because we had this is one kid that Sophia, she sponsored this kid, and this kid came to me. He's actually played with us last year, so he's a really good kid. But I moved up to coach a bigger division, so I left him. So he was like, "Oh man, Coach Tito has left," but I'm in the same camp, but I just went to a bigger division. So he came to me. He was like, "Coach, I think this coach don't like me." I'm like, "What you mean he don't like you?" He's like, "Well, he's always on me, et cetera, et cetera." So he missed the practice one day. So I talked to his mom. He came back. The coach told him the reason why he was on him. Most kids don't like to hear someone telling them what they need to do, because it's a different age now. Most kids want to hear everything is they're doing good. They're doing good. But in our camp, we're going to let you know when you're doing bad. Like either on the field or off the field. We're not going to hold it back. We're not your friend. We're your coach. We're your mentor. We're your community leader. So he went back to practice. To make a long story short, he had an awesome season. He made most improved player of the year.
Nice.
That's awesome.
So that was big, because we rewarded him that, and he didn't know that he was going to get that. He didn't know that this is my first year doing most improved player. So by him getting that award, other kids, when I told them the story, how it started, we have other kids, when you interviewed them, they were like, "Well, I can't wait to go back to play in spring." We have a team spirit. Yeah. That's what most people, teams and schools kids don't have school spirit anymore. They don't have team spirit, because it's whatever. So what I'm trying to capture here is to have team spirit, even for as a parents, helping out, volunteering out. So we got so many parents, "Oh, Tito, we want to help." That's big to me. By us winning the championship last year, I wasn't really looking forward to win a championship, because we are a new camp, so we want to build. But the right team won it. I didn't really want the big boys to win it, the middle boys. Our small boys won it. So
they're so cute, little 5- and 6-year-old boys, and
that's
boys.
what I thought. I was like, "Oh, how cute, little football players," and then they're playing the NFL.
Now they play, but they're kids. They're 5.
They went 8-0 last season when they played last season. To put them in the playoff tournament, the kids have to be at a certain level. So last year we was they're not ready. They're not really ready yet, because most of them was still playing in the grass, looking around, where mommy at.
Right. Yeah,
but this season they came out with a whole different spunk, and it was only 9 kids. We played against teams had 23, 17 kids, but this year they were determined. We would actually have more people coming to watch them than the bigger boys, because they were just that much exciting. They went undefeated. They averaged 40 points a game. So they won the championship, and that was if you was at the banquet, they left with 4 items. They left with 4 items, like they just won the Super Bowl.
You both have organizations that are doing so much for the community. Loretta, one more plug for Strong Arm Foundation.
Yeah, so check out the website. We have lots of information on there on how you can get sponsored. And then also, if you would like to donate and sponsor to take care of some of the kids, definitely check out strongarmfoundation.org.
And Tito, how can people get in contact if they want to be a part of Team Classic Bulldogs?
You can contact me. I'll give you my number. You can call me at 702-513-0496, or you can go to the website. You can go to NYSTC Bulldogs Youth Football.
We are at the end of this week's edition of the Guy Dawson Show. Thank you all for tuning in, and we can't wait to see you next week.